Yo guys, welcome back to King Ols. And yes, obviously, we've heard obviously yesterday that Anthony Joshua versus Francis Ngannou is now official, and Anthony Joshua confirmed today that it's going to be on March the 8th, 2024. And we've heard quite a few rumors that Deontay Wilder and Zhang will be on the undercard, and it looks likely that they might actually be fighting up against each other on that card as co-main event to AJ and Ngannou. What are my thoughts on this then? First of all, it kind of is a big cash out fight for Deontay Wilder because I do expect Zhang to win this fight, but I think it is closer than you think, and than a lot of people think anyway. And I feel like Wilder's got more of a chance than people do think coming into this fight, and that is because of the style of Zhilei Zhang. Zhang's not like a Tyson Fury or a Deontay Wilder. Sorry. Zhang's not like a Tyson Fury or Joseph Parker, who is slick. Joseph Parker, in his last fight when he fought Deontay Wilder, was very slick, good behind his jab. Parker did have some great moments in that fight, actually. He was bashing Wilder around at times quite a bit. And if Zhang can get, and you could say, like, if Zhang gets some of that momentum going on Deontay Wilder, it's good night for Wilder. And that is very true. But I think Zhang's going to be a much easier target for Deontay Wilder to be able to get to. And I do feel like, in a way, there is a chance that, Wilder will learn from those mistakes and will throw out that right hand more after his last performance against Joseph Parker. But I do expect Zhang to win this, though. I do. I do think it is a real risky fight for Deontay Wilder to take, especially coming off a loss to Joseph Parker after getting dominated over 12 rounds. And so soon in March as well, coming back so soon after, fighting on December 23rd. Then you come back and you fight on March 8th. I think that's too soon for Wilder. If it was possibly later on, I'd give Wilder, a massive chance of being able to beat Zhang, because I do think Wilder can based on the styles. What Zhang does really well is he comes forward well, and, he's really good with the left hand and setting it up well. Very accurate puncher, Zhilei Zhang is accurate and explosive. But there's no head movement whatsoever, and Zhang isn't exactly amazing defensively. And, when you're not exactly amazing defensively, that plays into someone like, especially like Deontay Wilder, it plays into someone like Wilder's hands. Fury and Parker, are very defensively minded, and that played a massive factor in their wins over Deontay Wilder. Zhang he's nowhere near as defensively minded as Joseph Parker or Tyson Fury, nowhere near as slick as him. Zhang's not a slick boxer. Zhang's more of a brawler with a big, big, big left hand. And you could say it might be whoever lands first wins this fight. But, Zhang has shown a good chin in all of his fights, to be honest with you. And it could be hard for Wilder to get Zhang down. But, look, I do expect Zhang to win this fight. He mixes his punches up a lot better than Deontay Wilder does. But, it's just whether Wilder can land that big shot over those 12 rounds and whether he can take Zhang's big shots, which is very questionable, to be honest with you, because he was getting rocked all over the place by Parker, and Zhang is much harder than Joseph Parker does. But, there is a much higher chance that Zhang walks onto a shot than to Wilder's right hand than there is Joseph Parker was. 100%. I feel like this is, yes, I actually did predict Wilder to destroy Joseph Parker. But, looking back at it, though, I still would have said before that fight, Parker's way better defensively than Zhilei Zhang is. But Zhang's better offensively than Joseph Parker, though. Hits harder and mixes it up better, in my opinion. But, Parker's more skilled, though. Parker's more skilled. Parker's got a better boxing brain than Zhang has. But I know it's interesting. Zhang and Parker's a fight I want to see. It's a really good, interesting clash of styles. But, look, I think Zhang will win this fight. I do feel like his pressure and how he cuts off the ring will be able to, we'll be able to get to Wilder, to be honest with you. And I feel like Zhang can really back him down into a corner and, just really just fully outload that that left hand onto Deontay Wilder. And I don't think Wilder will match up too well against a southpaw like Zhang as well. But yeah, all I'm saying is, and why I am giving Wilder more of a chance than I think a lot of other people are, is simply because, yeah, Zhang's not as slick, doesn't really have the head movement. And, Zhang's not a, all-round great boxer like Parker and Fury are. Zhang is, as I've said, he's more of a brawler, to be honest with you, likes a good, solid dogfight. And that's what he's able to create against Joe Joyce, a proper dogfight. In that first fight with Joyce, especially, he was able to create a dogfight. And that's the fight that Zhang likes. But Wilder is also a fighter that likes a dogfight as well. Wilder's no all-round perfect boxer, obviously. Wilder likes a dogfight. Both guys do. So you could say it could come down to who lands a massive shot first. And I do think Zhang's style is a style that could be that kind of style that's able to bring the best out of Deontay Wilder due to him being an absolute, dogfighter and a brawler. And yeah, it could end up, being whoever lands the big shot first, because Zhang's a very underrated power puncher, in my opinion. And, he proved against Joe Joyce how he's got massive power. He's probably in the top 3 hardest hitting heavyweights, in my opinion. I think it's Wilder, AJ, and Zhang, the top 3 hardest hitting heavyweights. But yeah, I think this is a great fight, in my opinion. I think it's a great fight, but it's a really risky one for Wilder. And, I am saying that Zhang wins, but it's closer than people think. I just think it's too soon for Wilder to take a fight like a fight against Zhang after getting, bashed around like by Joseph Parker. And, I don't think Wilder's chin's going to be able to take too much more, especially after those Fury fights. And I do think Parker was able to take quite a bit out of him as well. So I do think Zhang wins. I do think Zhang knocks out Deontay Wilder and ends Wilder's career. But you can't count out Deontay Wilder in this kind of fight, though. I honestly don't think you can. Zhang's got that style which can bring the best out of Wilder. And I feel like, Wilder's going to end up being really forced to engage in a fight with Zhang. So, and if he is, what if Wilder does end up, landing that big right hand on Zhang? Who knows? But yeah, I am backing Zhang to win. But as I've been saying, you can't count out Wilder in a fight like this. I think it's a good style for Wilder, to be honest with you. But if Wilder gets it with a big one, though, I don't really trust Wilder's chin. I trust Zhang's chin more than Wilder, so that, that's also why I'm saying Zhang. But yeah, it's an interesting fight. I want this. I want it to happen. I think it's a good one. Anyway, thanks for watching the video, King. I'll speak to you in a bit. Thanks for watching. Peace out.